The Ru Acharya presents Krishna to everyone by preaching the holy name throughout the world. One cannot become an Acharya simply by mental speculation. The Ru Acharya presents Krishna to everyone by preaching the holy name of the Lord throughout the world. Thus, the conditioned soul, purified by chanting the holy name, are liberated from the blazing fire of material existence. In this way, spiritual benefit grows increasingly full, like the waxing moon in the sky. Since he is understood to be the most advanced devotee, he is called Paramahamsa Dahura. Dahura is a title of honor offered to the Paramahamsa. Therefore, one who acts as an acharya directly presenting Lord Krishna while spreading his name and fame is also to be called Paramahamsa Dahura. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 7.12. Only unto those great souls who have implicit faith in both the Lord and the spiritual master are all the imports of Vedic knowledge automatically revealed.
Thanks, Guru. So here the definition of true Acharya is given. The true Acharya is one who presents Krishna to everyone by preaching the holy name throughout the world. And this is the verdict from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. So we know that Lord himself appeared to establish the religion. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also appeared just some 500 years ago to establish the religion, and all his pastimes are recorded in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So this is from Chaitanya Charitamrita itself. Lord is speaking, and Lord is not biased. Sometimes people say that Krishna is very much proud that he declare everyone that I am God. But the point is that Krishna is just telling the truth that I am the supreme personality of Godhead, and all the acharyas, all the spiritual masters who are coming in bona fide disciplic succession, they are also presenting the truth. So they have seen the truth, they are presenting the truth as it is. So we all know that there are different sampradayas. We are coming from the Brahmado Gaudiya Sampradaya, which is originating from Lord Brahma himself. So Lord Brahma has seen the truth that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. There is a Brahma Samhita written, which we sing in the morning, generally during the temple aartis. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. That Govindam, Krishna, is the first person to whom I offer my obeisances. So Lord Brahma knows that Krishna is the supreme person. So we are not biased. Similarly, there is a another sampradaya who is coming from Lord Shiva himself, Rudra Sampradaya. So Lord Shiva is also saying that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. So it's not that Krishna is just saying this, that I am the supreme personality of Godhead. Other people who may be thinking that maybe Shiva is the supreme personality of Godhead or Brahma may be the supreme personality of Godhead, but they themselves are saying that Krishna is supreme personality of Godhead. So Krishna is not proud, he's just presenting the things as they are. And a spiritual master also means that one who present things as they are, what he has heard from his spiritual master. This is a chain of unbroken chain of disciplic succession, uh, where this knowledge is imparted from Krishna himself. So to from one pure devotee to another pure devotee. So one cannot become an acharya simply by mental speculation. Now there is a fashion in YouTube that there are so many gurus coming up. So many, if you open internet, so many gurus are popping up. Um, if someone will ask them that who is your guru, they will say that my guru is Adi Guru, or maybe Lord Shiva himself, or someone will say my guru is Krishna himself. Why I need someone in between to accept as guru? My guru is Krishna himself. But one should understand that one is not at that pure stage that one can accept them directly. And if they have accepted them directly as guru, then rather than saying that Shiva is supreme, they should be knowing that what Shiva is saying, Krishna is supreme. Uh, so Another thing that one should understand, that this knowledge Krishna himself is proclaiming, that can come from a unbroken chain of disciplic succession. So in Bhagavad Gita itself, Lord is telling Arjuna that earlier this knowledge I have, the same knowledge I have given to sun god Vivashvan, and now I am giving the same knowledge to you, because that bona fide disciplic succession in which this knowledge is coming now, is that chain is getting broken. So I'm again initiating that, I'm giving you the same message, repeating the same message. So all this war of Mahabharata, all this different arrangements, Kauravas, Pandavas, everything, what all Lord has arranged is just to give this message, because this message is the most important thing. So true Acharya as well, they present Krishna as it is to everyone. So this, why this knowledge is necessary, because it's not a great achievement to be here in this material world. So Lord should tell, so someone should tell that what is the position of this material world. Otherwise, if we go with scientists or someone with mental speculation, he may say that, oh, maybe with some yoga practice we will become God, or everyone will become God, or there is no purpose to human life, or if you have taken birth, do as you like, because this is the only one life. So everyone can do some different mental speculation, and then there will be so many followers as well to that rascal guru, that whatever he's saying he will accept it as truth. And Lord knows that, that's why again and again he comes, he established this message, and then he's sending his representative also from spiritual world, who present the real picture of this material world. So the true Acharya present Krishna to everyone by preaching the holy name of Lord throughout the world. Thus, the conditioned soul, once purified by the chanting of holy name, are liberated from the blazing fire of material existence. So, from last so many sessions, we are trying to understand that this material world by design is Dukhalyam Shashvatam. If it is by design not Dukhalyam Shashvatam, like temporary and full of miseries, then there should be some way by which one can become happy in this material world. But Lord is telling that by design, Lord has prepared it in such a fashion that material energy of the Lord keep kicking a individual soul. Whatever material achievement he might have achieved, or whatever opulences one has achieved, whatever good body one has achieved, but by time everything has to deteriorate. And by three problems one has to suffer always: Adidevik, Adibhautik, Adhyatmik. So by design, this material world is as such. Why, you may think that why Lord has created this place like this. So the point is that the aim of Lord or all the acharyas is to help you again return to your original position, because you coming to this material world, you as a soul um, is indestructible, Satchidanand, full of bliss, full of knowledge, and you are eternal. But coming to this material world means acquiring a material body. So soul, which is spiritual, acquiring a material body is not a fit combination. So by accepting a material body, the problems start. As soon as you accept a material body, the problems will start, because material body means material things, means that is bound to deteriorate. So material body means that you will have over a period of time some diseases, some or the other problem, and then ultimately four stages everyone has to go through, whether it's Elon Musk, Ratan Tata, Dhirubhai Ambani, whoever it is, they all have to go through these four problems of life: birth, old age, disease, and death. And in whatever circumstances of life one is, whether one is beggar, he will also suffer the same miseries when he is sick. Whether some is one is Ratan Tata, he will also suffer the same miseries when he is sick. When a rickshawala is old, he will also suffer the same problems. When Ratan Tata is old, he will also suffer the same problems. So these four problems are common, and rather than finding solution to all the other problems which are temporary, maybe someone can become rich, someone can become poor, but the real problem is one, it, through which everyone is suffering, and that is birth, old age, disease, and death. And that's why Lord is targeting the main problem, which is suffered by everyone, and all the acharyas are targeting the main problem. Rest of the problem can vary. Uh, in one birth, you may be poor, in another birth, you may be rich. Again, by law of karma, as per your activities that you are doing in one birth or in past so many birth, you will get different results. So that can be changing. That can stay for maybe 60 or 70 years of lifespan. You may be poor for next 60, 70 years. You can again be rich. So that's not a big problem. The main problem is that how, when you are stuck in this material world, how you can return back home, back to Godhead. So when Lord's bona fide devotees as a spiritual master, they come to this material world. They help conditioned soul get purified by chanting the holy names, and then they become liberated from the blazing fire of material existence. Otherwise, the relief is not possible. How much hard one can try independently. Like in the last session, we understood that if someone himself is bound, until and unless not helped by someone who is unbound, he cannot find a relief. So by your own mental speculation, the amount of books that you can read, it will not going to help. Someone who has realized truth by chanting of this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, by being in touch with Krishna, by following the disciplic succession, help can be provided only by that person. So since he's understood to be the most advanced devotee, he is called Paramhans Thakur. Thakur is the title of honor offered to the Paramhansa. So all these spiritual masters, they are known as Paramhansa. Paramhamsa, what does it mean? Hamsa means swan. So we all know, even people have seen this, that if milk is given to a swan, then milk, then the swan can discriminate between milk and water. So between all these impurities, if there is some pure knowledge, this Paramhans Thakur, these pure devotees of the Lord, they could understand that what is right, what is wrong. So if swan, if you see, if milk is provided to them, they start taking that milk. So milk start coagulating in their mouth, and all the water start coming out of the two pores that they have in their beak. So that way they just accept the milk, and all the water they will spill out. So that is the quality of hums or swan. So that's why pure devotees, they're also known as Paramhansa. That being even in this material world, which where everything is bad, they just accept the good things. They accept good people, make them Krishna conscious. They accept the uh, goodness in everyone. Uh, they try to make this place better world by propagating this Krishna consciousness. So that's why they are known as Paramhansa. Therefore, one who acts as an acharya, directly presenting Lord Krishna, spreading his name and fame, is also to be called Paramhans Thakur. So, uh, devotees like Srila Prabhupada or his spiritual master Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, or the disciples, the bona fide disciples of Srila Prabhupada, they are all known as acharyas because they are presenting Lord Krishna's um, as it is, spreading his name and fame. And further to it, even in the last session, we talk on this point only onto those great souls who have implicit faith in both the Lord and spiritual master are all the imports of Vedic knowledge automatically revealed. So one can be in mental speculation mode, and that way one can speculate for lifetimes after lifetime. But if someone is genuine, he has full faith on Lord and spiritual master, then Lord automatically helps him. If one wants to see Lord, Lord will give him the eyes to see him. If someone will think that no, this is just a stone, this is a statue of stone, to them Lord will remain like a statue of stone. But one who has faith on Lord, Lord automatically will reveal via so many ways, he will reveal that he is there. And automatically, just by having full faith on Lord and spiritual master, all the import of Vedic knowledge are revealed to that particular person. And we have seen this in the life of so many acharyas. Um, like I was talking about Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. He was illiterate, but he was having full faith on Lord and a spiritual master. He was daily hearing to the discourse given by Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and he has full faith on Lord. So automatically all the knowledge is revealed to him. Not only that, when he became very old, his eyesight was gone. Then also, um, he was personally helped by Lord himself was taking care of him, taking him to take bath in River Ganges and then returning him back. So those who have full faith on Lord, even Lord himself appear personally, or even before that, if one has full faith, then Lord reveal to him everything about him, just like before sunlight itself, as before you one is able to see Krishna directly. There is a morning light which you can see even before the s- sunrise. So in the dawn, you can see that there is a sunlight, there is a presence of sun that one can feel. And same way, when helped by Lord, one can start realizing about Lord. So we'll try to chant now. I hope you all have a chant bag with you. If not, you can take it with you and then we'll start. Then we'll try to understand more about this session. Let me know once you all are ready. Even if you're not in position to unmute yourself, then also I would request that utilize this time for chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, because the benefit achieved by Hare Krishna Mahamantra is not compared to anything else. Holy names of the Lord, even chanted once without any offense, are powerful enough to help one relief from all the sinful reaction due to which they are suffering in this material world. So we should try to utilize this time. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Shri Advaita
Gadadara
Gadadhara
Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhaktavinda.
Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Hare
Rama
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 Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
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 Rama
Hare
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 Rama Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Rama Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Rama
Hare
Rama
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 Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Rama
Hare
Rama
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 Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Hare Rama
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama Rama
Rama
Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
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 Hare
Rama
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama Rama Hare Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Shri Advaita Gadadhara,
Shri Advaita Gadadhara,
Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda.
Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda.
Thanks everyone for chanting. So today's topic is very important. It's about how to identify a genuine guru. So I would request everyone to try reading at least one paragraph each. Anyone can unmute and try reading.
Genuine Guru reporter, what about the person who seriously wants to find spiritual life but who happens to finish up with the wrong guru? Srila Prabhupada, if you simply want an ordinary education, you have to devote so much time, labor, and understanding to it. Similarly, if you are going to take to spiritual life, you must become serious. How is it that simply by some wonderful mantras, someone can become God in 6 months? Why do people want something like that? This means that they want to be cheated.
Yes, thank you. Arti Mataji, you want to read? Or Himanshu Prabhu from the reporter.
Yes, I can read, Prabhuji. How can a person tell he has a genuine guru? Srila Prabhupada, can any of my students answer this question? Disciple, once I remember John Lennon asked you, how will I know who is the genuine guru? And you answered, just find out the one who is most addicted to Krishna. He is genuine. Srila Prabhupada, yes, the genuine Guru is God's representative, and he speaks about God and nothing else. The genuine Guru is the who has no interest in materialistic life. He is after God and God only. That is one of the tests of a genuine Guru. Brahmanishtam. Brahmanishtam. He is absorbed in the absolute truth. In the Mundaka Upanishad, it is stated, Storyambarama Nishtam. The genuine Guru is well versed in the scriptures and Vedic knowledge, and he is completely dependent on Brahman. He should know what Brahma's spirit is and how to become situated in Brahman. These signs are given in the Vedic literature. As I said before, there all Guru is
The real
God.
Guru is.
There, sorry,
As I said before, the real Guru is.
the real Guru. Yes, the real Guru is God's representative. He represents the Supreme Lord just as a viceroy represents a king. The real Guru will not manufacture anything. Everything he says is in accordance with the scriptures and the previous acharyas. He will not give you a mantra and tell you that you will become God in 6 months. This is not a guru's business. A guru's business is to canvas everyone to become a devotee of God. That's the sum and substance of a real guru's business. Indeed, he has no other business. He tells whomever he sees, please become God conscious. If he converses someone or other on behalf of God and tries to get everyone to become a devotee of God, he is a genuine guru.
Thanks, Mataji. So from reporter about Christian priest, who would like to read? Parmanand Prabhu or Pratibha Mataji? Any one of you wants to read? Or Himanshu Prabhu?
I can read.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, a reporter. What about a Christian priest? Srila Prabhupada. Christian, Muhammadan, Hindu. It doesn't matter. If he is simply speaking on behalf of God, he is guru. He is a guru. Lord Jesus Christ, for instance, he canvassed people saying, just right to love God. Anyone, it doesn't matter who he, um, be he Hindu, Muslim, or Christian, is a guru. If he convinces people to love God, that is the test. The guru never says, I am God or I will make you God. The real guru says, I am a servant of God and I will make you a servant of God also. It doesn't matter how the guru is raised. As Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, whoever can impart knowledge about Krishna is a spiritual master. Genuine spiritual master simply tries to get people to become devotees of Krishna or God. He has no other business. Reporter. But the bad guru, Srila Prabhupada, and what is a bad guru? Reporter. A bad guru just wants some money or some fame. Srila Prabhupada. Well, if he is bad, how can he become a guru? Laughter. How can iron become cold? Actually, a guru cannot be bad, for if someone is bad, he cannot be a guru. You cannot say bad guru. That is a contradiction. What you have to do is simply try to understand what a genuine guru is. The definition of a genuine guru is that he is simply talking about talking about God. That's all. If he is talking about some other nonsense, then he is not a guru. A guru cannot be bad. There is no question of bad guru any more than a red guru or a white guru. Guru means genuine guru. All we have to know is that the genuine guru is simply talking about God and trying to get people to become God's devotees. If he does this, he is genuine. From Science of Self-Realization, Chapter 2.
Thanks a lot, Prabhu. So here there is a conversation between reporter and Srila Prabhupada. So I would like to tell you that a spiritual master or a guru is not an ordinary thing. There are three ways by which one can become a guru or a spiritual master. One can be either Nitya Siddha, that is, one is eternally liberated. So I'll give you examples of those as well. One can be either Nitya Siddha, eternally liberated. One can be either Sadhana Siddha, that is, by his own pure devotional services, from executing that for very long time, following the orders of a spiritual master as it is, he can become guru. So that is known as sadhana siddha. By his own devotional services, he comes to a stage that he realizes Krishna, he realizes the teachings of a spiritual master, and then he propagates that he become himself a spiritual master. And then there is a kripa siddha, that even though he himself is not very powerful, um, but just because his spiritual master become very much pleased with him, so by his own devotional services he may not be able to understand what is Krishna, what is a spiritual word, but because of the mercy of his spiritual master, once the spiritual master is pleased, he can bless the disciple, and that way he can become liberated. Then he could see everything. He, just because of the mercy of his spiritual master or mercy of senior Vaishnava, he can become liberated, and that is known as Kripa Siddha. So we have seen this in the life story of Narad Muni as well, that just because of serving in his last birth, he served pure devotees of Lord along with his mother. He was eating the remnant of food left by those pure devotees. Um, by serving them sincerely, he got their mercy, and that way he could realize Krishna. Then there are so many examples of people become uh, fully knowledgeable just because of the mercy of a spiritual master. I'll talk about all of them one by one. So first, I spoke about one who is Nitya Siddha, eternally liberated. So we can see in our bona fide disciplic succession, um, it's very rare that we have some personality um, about him. Uh, there is nothing spoken in scripture. So whether we talk about Srila Prabhupada, about his coming in this material world, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu already foretold. Whether we talk about Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, already it was written in Padma Puran that a devotee will take birth in Jagannath Puri Kshetra, and then he will propagate the holy names. Or whether we talk about other spiritual master, even though he may appear to be displaying different circumstances, like Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. So even though he appeared as illiterate, but these are all pastimes, because if we go through the scripture, we understand their position as different manjaris of Lord. So they were eternal associates of the Lord. Nitya Siddha, they were eternally liberated, and they were not any ordinary soul. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, when he was just 5 years old, he could give lectures on the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. Will not find any children, any child of 5 year of age who can speak on philosophy, in-depth philosophy, who has full realization. So they were all eternally liberated. Whether we talk about Srila Prabhupada, his only interest was toward the Lord. The kind of play that he was playing, like the Jagannath Rath Yatra he used to conduct at 4 years of age. Generally, the children of his age, they just want to play something frivolous, not to talk about Lord or to play his pastime. So they were all eternally liberated. And about all the disciples of all the spiritual master in disciplic succession. In scriptures, there is a knowledge provided that what are their position in spiritual world, who were they in a spiritual world. Whether we talk about Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, who has given us this prayer, Samsara Dava Na Leela Loka. So he has given us this prayer, Guru, which prayers to spiritual master, which we sing in Brahmurata. Everyone should sing that. And he has given this benediction as well, that if one don't have any knowledge, just if in Brahmurat one can sing this prayer, Samsara Dava Naralila Lokam, then automatically he will become liberated. So how he can give that benediction? Because he was also not an ordinary soul. When Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he was preaching about Krishna consciousness, um, there are some devotees of the Lord, because they could not understand that why Lord is to be worshipped along with Radharani, because there are so many confusion. They are thinking that Lord Krishna was not married to Radharani, so why Krishna and Radha should be worshipped together? So they were not knowing the sastric knowledge, and because of the presence of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, people were following Radha Krishna worship. So they decided that they will kill this Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, because in morning, early morning, he used to go to um, some groves of Vrindavana to collect flowers for the worship of Lord. So they decided they will kill this Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, and then the game is over. Because of the influence of this personality, people are taking up to Krishna and Radha worship. To them, it feels like no, Radharani was not worshipped to Krishna, so Krishna should be worshipped alone. So all sort of mental speculation they were having. So they decided that they will follow him in the morning and then kill. So they started following Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur with the knife in hand in the groves of Vrindavana, and where he was collecting flowers for the worship. And they tried to kill him, but as soon as they approached, they saw that Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is completely converted to a Manjari of Lord. So they got awe stuck. They could understand that he's not an ordinary soul. He has come from a spiritual world just to give us this real knowledge. And then they beg forgiveness, and that's how the things are. So these so many devotees, they're not an ordinary soul. All those spiritual master and disciplic succession that we have, they're coming directly from a spiritual world, and then they're giving us this true knowledge. But if we don't practice it, then slowly and gradually, because this material world means there is a more influence of material energy of the Lord of Maya Devi. So if we don't practice it, what these spiritual master is telling us to practice to be free from the influence of material energy, then we will also become stuck in this material world. Even by in this life, we have got somehow fortune of getting human form of life. But if in this human form of life as well, if we utilized it in the same things, sleeping, eating, mating, defending, which facility is provided even in animal life, then we are just wasting our life. And that's very much possible. We getting covered with the illusory energy of the Lord is very much possible, because we are in this material world. So mind is also external energy of the Lord. It will give you so many thoughts that how to make this body comfortable, how to make your life comfortable. But this life we don't know is very short span of life in human form that we have got, and we should try to utilize it as much as possible in understanding about ourselves. We should not just use it in polishing the cage. Like this material body is compared to a cage, and if there is a bird inside the cage, and if we are not feeding the bird, we are just polishing the cage outside, then the bird will die. So same is the thing. If we don't follow the spiritual practice, the soul that we have inside this material body will have to transmigrate from this body to another body in a due course of time. So we should help this bird, not the cage. So for that purpose, only Lord's pure devotees, Lord's pure associate, they come to this material world to preach this message. So they are known as Nitya Siddha. So from Srila Prabhupada onward, even if someone is a Nitya Siddha, what is their spiritual position in a spiritual world? They didn't reveal it. Srila Prabhupada didn't reveal that what is his position in a spiritual world. Similarly, that is a um, learning for all the other spiritual masters as well the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. They're also not revealing that what is their position in the spiritual world. The reason is that because some of the disciples can be sadhana siddha, some can be nitya siddha, some can be kripa siddha. So there should not be any discrimination between any of them. Srila Prabhupada wanted that this should be uh, this should prevail, that there should not be any discrimination, that which way one has become uh, one has come to this perfectional platform. So he didn't reveal about himself. And similarly, other spiritual masters, some of his disciples can be Nitya Siddha coming directly from his spiritual world. Some can be Sadhana Siddha just by purely following the teachings of Srila Prabhupada, they have become completely liberated. And some, because of the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, they have become liberated. Just because of purely serving Srila Prabhupada's instructions, they receive mercy, blessings of Srila Prabhupada, and they become liberated. So now there is no difference. Either way, one has become liberated. If he's liberated, he's giving this message as it is, then we should accept it. So after Nitya Siddha, there is Sadhana Siddha. So all the spiritual master we can see, even if they are Nitya Siddha as well, then also they follow whatever is being told by Srila Prabhupada. It's not that because they are directly coming from spiritual world, they don't follow. Whether we talk about um, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, who was liberated from his very birth itself, who displayed all his characteristic of a pure devotee, but he also followed the rigid sadhana for 10 years straight before preaching Krishna consciousness in Gaudiya Math. He was chanting 192 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day. Similarly, Srila Prabhupada throughout his life, he was chanting, he was following all the four regulative principle, waking up early in the morning, performing Mangala Arati, chanting his rounds, preparing prasadam for the Lord, accepting prasad for prasad only. So these are a spiritual master, even if they are Nitya Siddha as well, they strictly displayed that what others can follow, by which they can be perfect. It's not that because they are Nitya Siddha, they didn't follow it themselves and just requested us to follow because we are conditioned. No, they practice what they preach. So next category is uh, sadhana siddha. So even though one may not be born directly from a spiritual world, one may be here in this material world just by being in touch with pure devotees of the Lord, by being in touch with the knowledge given by spiritual master. If they seriously follow this process, then they become sadhana siddha. They become liberated just by following these spiritual practice. And to all of us, all the people who are coming in contact with Krishna consciousness, coming in contact with ISKCON, the expectation is same. So we may not be eternally liberated. If we will be eternally liberated, then definitely we are directly coming from a spiritual verse just for preaching purpose. But that is not the case with us. We are here in this material world from time immemorial because of so many attachments that we have, so many bad habits that we have. uh, we are stuck in this material world, but by this practice of devotional services we can return back home, back to Godhead. And then there is a Nitya Siddha. So if a spiritual master bless a devotee, then then that devotee can also become completely perfect, completely liberated. So there are many examples like the Narad Muni I told. Then there is a Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. Uh, we all know that Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, he was very old uh, um, at the time when he confirmed to Bhaktivinoda Thakur that this is the place uh, where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu um, appeared. So the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he confirmed, because he was a pure devotee. He was always in pastimes of the Lord. So at the time of when Bhaktivinoda Thakur identified that place where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, because by that time Mayapur was known as Miyapur, and another place was made famous as some false um, gurus as Mayapur. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he was especially he especially came for this purpose, to establish again the principle of religion, to establish again the lost pastime places of the Lord. So he, based on all the ancient maps, based on his spiritual understanding, all the references of the scriptures, he identified the place, the actual neem tree under which Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. And when visiting that place, he could see that there are all the trees, tulsi plants everywhere around that neem tree. So he could understand that is a spiritual place. And by all the historical references, he confirmed that this is the place where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. But he also needed a spiritual proof. And by that time, Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, he was very old. He could not walk properly. He was 110-year-old, and he was not even able to lift his eyelid. So his eyes always remain closed. If he has to see something, he has to use his hand to lift his eyelids, and then he could see anything. So he was being carried by his one of his disciple. His name was Bihari Das Babaji. So he used to carry his spiritual master in a basket, and he took him to that particular place. And as soon as Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj came to this place, being carried by Biharidas Babaji, when he opened his eyes, he could see that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, along with all the associates, are dancing at that place. And he became so overwhelmed by this sight that he himself stand up and started chanting and dancing just like he's just a 16-year-old boy. So that is why that happened, because he was on the spiritual platform. Materially, he may be 110-year-old, but by looking at this side, he manifested his spiritual identity, and he started chanting and dancing, and he confirmed that this is the place where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. So the point that I was telling you is that he has a disciple. His name was Bihari Das Babaji. So he was his personal servant, who was basically just carrying him from one place to another place in a basket. But he has full faith on his spiritual master. So because this Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, he could not read anything because of his old age, his eyelid always remaining closed. So he once requested this disciple Viharidas Babaji that you bring this Srimad Bhagavatam and you start reading this particular chapter with me. So this Viharidas Babaji, he became very confused that what to do. He told that, oh, my spiritual master, but you should be aware that I'm illiterate from birth. I have not read anything, so how you expect me to read it? But he told, no, I want you to read. That's fine. You just open that, and then read it. So to his surprise, Viharidas Babaji, as soon as he opened Shrimad Bhagavatam, even though he was illiterate from birth, he started reading fluently. And he read whatever his spiritual master was trying to listen from Shrimad Bhagavatam. So how that is possible? Just because of the mercy of his spiritual master, Kripa Siddhi. So if his spiritual master is pleased with his disciple, if he bless that disciple, he can understand all this spiritual knowledge by serving that spiritual master in a genuine fashion. This by just as blessing, the blessing of spiritual master, blessing of pure devotee, blessing of Vaishnava. That's why it's so powerful. So these are the three way one can become a spiritual master. So a reporter, he's asking that what about the person who seriously wants to find a spiritual life, but who happened to finish up with wrong guru. So here Srila Prabhupada is explaining that, for example, if you want to purchase something costly, if you want to purchase a diamond, then you should be knowing characteristic of a diamond. If you don't know it, for example, a diamond is such an hard substance that if you just rub it against glass, there is a uh, when the glass can be cut, or if you try to break it, it's not easily possible to break it. And then there are so many uh, properties, refractive properties, so many other properties by which a diamond can be understood as diamond. If you are planning to purchase a diamond, or if you're trying to purchase gold, but you don't know how it looks like, what are its property, then you will definitely be cheated if you go to an open market and try to purchase that without having any understanding of it. Then you will be cheated. So Srila Prabhupada is saying that if you simply want an ordinary education, you have to devote so much time, labor, and understanding to it. Similarly, if you are going to take to spiritual life, you must become serious. How is it that simply by some wonderful mantras someone can become God in 6 months? Why do people want something like that? This means that they want to be cheated. So for normal education, people are taking so much of trouble that to become engineer, doctor, or chartered accountant, anything, they take a 5 or 6 years of study, 4 years of study, 3 years of study. But to accept an spiritual master, they don't perform any study. They just, whoever proclaim themselves as spiritual master, I am this Adi Guru, I am this Acharya Prashant, I am this or that Guru. Whoever will come as Guru, they will accept it without any understanding, without any background study, without any authoritative scriptural understanding. So if if one will accept Guru like that, then he will be cheated of the purpose of life. These kinds of Guru cannot save one. In Shrimad Bhagavatam already it is told that if someone will try taking shelter of these kinds of Guru, it's just like taking shelter of a shallow water pond. If in shallow water pond with the stone bed, if someone will jump, then his head will be broken. His head will head to the shallow water pond and bonds stone basin, and then his head will be broken. So same thing will happen with someone who will try taking shelter of these kind of rascal gurus, that they will not be saved from the cycle of birth and death. So for an ordinary education, if people devote so much of time study, then they should devote some time understanding that who is a genuine guru and who is not. So reporter is asking that how can a person tell if he is a genuine guru? So Srila Prabhupada requested any of his student to answer that, and one of the disciple is telling what he has heard from his spiritual master. When the same question is raised by John Lennon, that how will I know that who is the genuine guru? And when he raised this question, then you answer that just find out the one who is most addicted to Krishna, he is genuine. So the point is, one who knows the truth, one who understands that, oh, this is the right thing, he himself follows that. So we see nowadays so many gurus, they are coming. So Achar Prashant will come, he'll say that, oh, cigarette smoking is bad, drinking is bad. And then there are videos coming of him himself is smoking and drinking. So if he's saying that this is bad, then why he's following that? So that means he has no right to tell that this is bad. And definitely if he'll tell, then there is no effect of that. And this is the principle even Mahatma Gandhi knew it. So Mahatma Gandhi once someone complained Mahatma Gandhi saying that my daughter, she was a kid only, that she has this tendency that she eats sugar. And I want you to tell her that eating sugar is bad for her health, for her teeth. So Mahatma Gandhi told that no, not today. Bring this daughter 1 month afterward, and then I will tell her. So after 1 month, when this girl child was brought in contact with the Mahatma Gandhi, then he requested her that please leave this sugar eating. So this mother, she became very curious that 1 month ago as well, when I visited you, you should have told the same thing. So then Mahatma Gandhi told, then it will not have any effect, because when you came and told me about this, then at that point of time, I was taking sugar. So how could I tell a baby not to eat sugar if I myself was taking? So I left it completely. And now I am telling that then it will have some effect. So same thing. So if someone is speaking without any realization, it will not have any effect. So if someone is just speaking out of his mind, then that words will reach only the mind of a person. If someone is just speaking just to speak, it will not penetrate the heart. But if someone is genuinely following what he is preaching, then it will go to the heart of a disciple. So genuine guru is one who is addicted to Krishna, who is most addicted to Krishna. So if we see the pastimes of Srila Prabhupada, it's not that he preached something and he was practicing something. No, he was most addicted to Krishna. From morning to night, he was always thinking about Krishna, always writing about Krishna, always chanting the holy names of Krishna, performing Mangalarti of Krishna. He was always thinking that how Krishna should be praised. He was not uh, bothered about anything else. When he was chanting or when his group of devotees were chanting, his main concern was that with your chanting, Krishna should be pleased. He was not bothered about others, because he was having this firm understanding that if Krishna is pleased with our chanting, then it will have impact on others people's heart as well. If Krishna is not pleased, we are just trying to please other people uh, with our chanting, not Krishna, then it will not have any effect. So about Srila Prabhupada, like his disciples have told, that Srila Prabhupada was just performing his pastimes. So Srila Prabhupada was most addicted to Krishna. When he came to West, he was talking about Krishna. Uh, whatever he is doing, all the preaching work, that is just the manifestation of his own love of Krishna. So it's not that nothing, you can say, externally he's not doing anything, just because he was completely Krishna conscious. Those who all came in contact with him got benefited, because he himself was completely purely 100% Krishna conscious. So just by coming in contact with them, they all get purified. If a normal person, he will go, he will try to tell someone that you do that, you do this, then it will not have much impact. But just because of the association of Srila Prabhupada, he was completely Krishna conscious. Just by being in touch with him, all the people, even they are hippie or in whatever stage of life, they got purified. And that is because of the result of being in association of one who is completely Krishna conscious. So how we can tell who is genuine guru is one who is most addicted to Krishna. He is genuine, because if he is preaching about Krishna, he himself must be having understanding about Krishna. He himself must be uh, taking pleasure in chanting the holy names of the Lord. He himself uh, have firm faith that this process is completely correct. If the guru himself, like the current days guru, they themselves don't have faith in what they are teaching, then they themselves cannot follow. So Acharya Prashant may say that, oh, smoking is bad, drinking is bad, but he himself will do it. So even though he himself will say he's an Acharya, but he himself cannot control his senses, because only one who has completely surrendered himself to Krishna, who is using his senses only for service to Krishna, his senses can be controlled, because Krishna is also known as Rishikesha, or the master of the senses. So one who serve Krishna, only that person has controlled senses, no one else. Artificially, someone will try to control his senses, senses will bite back like a snake. So artificially, if someone will think that we can follow four regulative principle, but his mind will wander. Why? Because he has not engaged himself in service to Krishna. And like this chanting of Hare Krishna mantra is also service to Krishna. If the more he is engaged in service of Krishna, the more his senses become inert, like that of a tortoise. So tortoise can exhibit his senses as his will, and retract his senses at his will. Same is the case with the pure devotee of Krishna. So like Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, for 10 years he just keep on chanting 192 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, just being absorbed in himself, just being absorbed in the pastimes of the Lord. And then after 10 years he understood that now is the time for me to preach, now to help others. Otherwise they have no inclination to remain in this material world or to do anything material in this material, but just to help everyone. Then he came out. He established 64 Gaudiya Maths. He preached this message vigorously just to help everyone. Otherwise, for a spiritual master or if you're for a pure devotee, he has nothing to do with with this material world. So Srila Prabhupada as well, he could easily retire in Vrindavan. He was completely self-satisfied living in Vrindavan. He was having no need of any wealth, um, any money, any comforts, but just to preach this message, he came to the West and gave this message. Even in Mayapur, when he was building such a big temples, he told to his disciple that for us, we can even live in this mud hut. For us, there is no need of these all big opulent temples. But we know that other peoples will not come to visit us or to take benefit of Krishna consciousness if they have to live in this mud hut without any facility. So these all facilities I am building so that everyone in any part of the world, they can come, they can take benefit of this holy place, take the benefit of holy people, take the benefit of Lord's presence, and then he can be benefited. So just because of uh, giving the benefit to other, they utilize all the material wealth also in service to Krishna. So real renunciation is not to renounce anything which can be used in favor of Krishna. Real renunciation means that everything should be utilized in service of Krishna. So for example, if you can uh, work nicely in your job, in your organization, can earn money, and that money you can utilize in service of Krishna, then leaving that job is not real renunciation. Being sticking to that job, earning well, utilizing that wealth in propagation of Krishna consciousness, then that is real renunciation. So, so many devotees of Srila Prabhupada at that point of time are working some way or the other and then helping Srila Prabhupada with propagation of Krishna consciousness, and that is real renunciation. So, Srila Prabhupada is saying, yes, the genuine Guru is God's representative and he speaks about God and nothing else. So, we will never see that Srila Prabhupada talking about anything else. So all his morning walks lecture, if you hear, whatever topic will come automatically because of his pure love for Krishna. He was always thinking of Krishna. The topic will take him again to Krishna. Whatever, anything will happen. So there are so many stories, pastime written by Shrutakirti Prabhu about anything he could see about Krishna. So many things. If you will read, so many examples are given. So one Shrutakirti Prabhu was giving massage to Srila Prabhupada, and there was one bird who was coming always inside the inside that place where Srila Prabhupada was taking massage, and she was trying to build a house, build a nest in one hole which was there. So he was asking Shrutakirti Prabhu to cover that hole. So always he's putting some uh, papers inside that particular hole so that bird cannot make the nest. But again, the bird is coming again. Bird is taking out that paper, and again, she's making effort to make a nest. So again and again, Shrutakirti Prabhu is doing that. Then Shrutakirti Prabhu took a very make a roll of so many papers, very solid paper, and then made a very solid tight covering for that hole and insert it completely tightly. And then that bird came and she tried very hard, but she could not open it, and then she flew away. So Srila Prabhupada was watching all this and he was laughing. And then Shrutakirti Prabhu inquired that why you are laughing. So Srila Prabhupada told that just like this bird could not see that we are sitting in the same room, we are the one who are restricting that bird to make the nest. Similarly, we as a living entity, when living entities get covered with the illusory energy of the Lord, his days and lives are passing like anything. The death is standing just next to him. But he being covered, he was just thinking, oh, I can make this much wealth I have made today. Now with my calculation, I will make this much wealth, and then we all will live happy. Our children will be all happy. So death will be is just standing next to us, but we cannot realize this. And as soon our time is up, it will stuck, and then we are gone. Where we are gone, we ourselves don't know. All our plans, everything will be just forsaken. So, so in all of his pastime, everything that he's analyzing, he was just thinking about Krishna. He was just giving the message to others how to actually come out of the cycle of birth and death. So anything he's doing, whether he's going in a morning walk. So once he was going in a morning walk, some devotees saw a very beautiful house. So Prabhupada started explaining, oh, this house is so beautiful. It has so nice uh, door, so nice gate, so nice garden, so beautifully built, so nice marble flooring, so nice wood windows, so nicely carved door. And then he pointed out, but this house is so nice that the person who has built it becomes so attached to this house that after leaving his this body, he will again take birth in this house, maybe as cockroach, maybe as a lizard. So that is the drawback of being so much attached to a very beautiful house. So always he could see that by being attached in this material world, what is the problem that one has to face. So by all his examples, even we can get this knowledge here as well. We also think to create a very big, very beautiful house. But if we become very much attached to that house, then what is going to happen to us? Because whole life we are just thinking about that house, how to pay mortgage of that house, how to maintain that house. But if we are not thinking about Krishna, then after leaving our body as well, we may have to take birth as a cockroach or as a lizard in that particular house, because by law of karma we cannot um, again acquire that house, because our karmas may not be that good. But because of the attachment, even though we take a body of a cockroach or lizard, but the material energy of the Lord being merciful on you can place you again in that house because of your attraction to that house. But what is the use of that? So so a spiritual master is one who is who is God representative. Always he's thinking about Krishna. Always he's thinking about the message of Krishna. So Krishna or his message, there is no difference. If we chant the holy names, if we talk about Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, it's all the same. So he was always thinking about Krishna or the message that he's trying to give us. So so that is the genuine guru. Nowhere you will find that he's thinking of something else, he's talking about something else. No, always he was just thinking about Krishna, whether he's watching anything. So even when he watched one cartoon series, so this Charlie Chaplin, he was very famous even at that point of time. So there was a cartoon coming that in that Charlie Chaplin, he was wearing a suit and tie, and he sat on a place where fresh paint has been done. So his um, while standing up, or there was some Fevicol or something, some adhesive was there on that chair. So while standing up, his suit got tear apart into two pieces. And when he was dancing, then he was displaying it such a fashion that in such a way that in a fashion itself he has tore apart his jacket into two pieces, his coat into two pieces from back. So other people also started following him, and they also started uh, tearing apart their coats into two pieces. So Prabhupada started laughing looking at this, and then he gave this message that the way, even though he was an odd man out, but because he was doing it with such a courage, he was dancing in such a courage, he was showing that this is the best way to do it, other people are also following. So similarly, if you all will put on tilak, you will also have shikha, you will also wear dhoti kurta with full faith, with full courage that this is the best thing that I can do, then others will also follow. They will not feel that, oh, this is something wrong, this is something that should be looked upon as a backward. So he did it with such a we saw the devotee does it with such a faith, with such an intensity that so many people, so many Westerners as well, right now as well, if you go to Vrindavan, Mataji's, so many West-bodied Mataji, they were wearing saris, so many West-bodied Prabhuji's, they are wearing dhoti kurta. So it's just because of the confidence the devotees are having in Vaishnava attire. So I'm just talking about that Srila Prabhupada, whether he's watching anything, he's observing any situation, he's just thinking about Krishna under every circumstances. So that is the genuine Guru, that is God's representative. Hare Krishna. There is some background noise, so I've muted. So we'll go through it in more details in next couple of sessions. So all the sessions, some of the next sessions is talking about genuine Guru, how to identify Guru, about Guru Tattva, about understanding the life of Srila Prabhupada. So as we progress through it, we will, by the end of these sessions, we have complete understanding of that what is Guru Tattva. And Guru Tattva is one, it's not many. So even though Guru may be many, but the Guru Tattva is one. So even though there are so many Gurus coming in bona fide disciplic succession, the message is one. Guru doesn't change the message. So we'll understand this in more details along with the next session that the interrelated sessions that we have. Any questions, if anyone is having it till this point of time, they can raise it. If not, then we'll take up the remaining session in next week, and you all can faithfully chant the holy names, because this is what given by spiritual master. They are especially coming from a spiritual word just to give this message. So we should also try to follow it, and then if we follow it, then automatically the influence of material energy that we have in our mind will diminish, and then we can understand and relish this message more and more. So thanks everyone for your time. Tomorrow is the Sunday Love Feast Festival. You all can attend in ISKCON Toronto, and that way take the association of devotees in Lord. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.